disappeared for over a year, and here's why. In 2 words, creative block. Oh, make that 3 words. Creative block and school. Anyways, I'm here to talk about that. So let's get into the main video. I didn't wake up one day and think to myself that, okay, you know what, I'm disappearing from YouTube for like a year or more. No, it wasn't planned, and it definitely was not intentional. So I am truly sorry about that, because it just happened to have happened. First off, there's this thing we call creative block. You know, the brain just feels blank, and no matter how much you try to come up with something, nothing exactly clicks. Like, that's where I was. I would sit down, plan content, film, edit, and it didn't feel right. Like, it was not making sense to me. Everything felt so forced at some point. So I just thought to myself, you know what? Let me just take a short break, a very short break, and like do something different. And when I come back, I would feel get my creativity back. But turns out that in that process, I got so caught up with school activities and stuff and exam works, because at the time I was in my last year of secondary school. And for those who are familiar with the Nigerian educational system, you know that the last year of secondary school is when you write your external exams, such as YEC, NECO, the UTME exam, popularly known as JAM, then GC. Some even go ahead and write SAT, TOEFL, and all of that. So yeah, it was an intense period for me, because the pressure to excel in these exams was real. Well, I mean, this was like the culmination of everything I'd worked for in secondary school, so I had to forfeit other activities and give it my all. For the record, I only wrote 4 exams, which were UTME, which came first, then YEC, NECO, and post-UTME. And after what seemed like a very long time, the exams finally came to an end. And I thank God that I finished the exams, and the exams not finished. Then, shortly after came my graduation day. This was me getting my hair done. My hair was done by @hairresolute on Instagram. I'm going to leave the link to her IG page in the description box. And here's me showing off my nails. The ceremony was set to start at 9 a.m. So you could have imagined what the morning looked like when I woke up late. And in the midst of that, I still had to get my makeup done. You see this makeup? It did not just hit my face, and I didn't like the way it looked at all. I didn't just appreciate the makeup. Yeah. But you see my outfit? My outfit ate, man. My outfit was giving classy, it was giving chic, it was giving corporate. The ceremony was to take place in my school's hall by 9 a.m. And we got there 10 minutes before 9. Oh, I forgot about the So long story short, the ceremony kickstarted at around 11 a.m. And my mom led the processional. When the processional hymn was going on, we walked into the hall slowly, we took our seats, the ceremony kickstarted, and when it was time for us to dance, we danced like we never danced before. Danced a dance of celebration, a dance of freedom. Freedom. Ceremony went on, things were going good, and it was time for me to give my speech.
Today marks a monumental milestone in our lives as we stand on the precipice of this life-altering transition.
After that, we're giving our graduation souvenir, which was a suitcase and a photo album. When the ceremony was over, it was pictures time. Pictures here and there, here and there, here and there. Oh. And shout out to my cousin for coming for my graduation. I love you so much. And my mom's friend and auntie, thank you so much for coming. Graduation felt like the end of an era, like finally free from secondary school and the stress that came with it. Life after graduation was exciting, it was chill, like no more waking up by 5 a.m. to catch the school bus, no more uniforms, no more assembly time. I finally had a lot of time to myself, like just eat. I was eating, sleeping, waking up, eating, sleeping, like doing all of that until the next chapter of my life unfolds. Speaking of the next chapter, let me give you like a little update of what went on after my graduation. So after my graduation, I wrote a post-UTM exam to university, and the results came out and they were really nice. Mental cutoff marks came out. I passed the departmental cutoff mark, and I gained admission into the University of Lagos to study architecture. Clap for me now, clap for me. One of the things I learned was that the roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is very sweet. Like, there's nothing fun about studying, there's nothing fun about reading, burning the midnight candle. There's nothing fun about learning sometimes, especially when you wake up by 5 a.m. to do so. But when it's time for you to show off all the knowledge you've acquired from all your time in school and everything, you'll be able to stand with so much confidence and show off and be like, yes, I know what I'm saying. And after a long time of studying, when exam comes up and you pass your exam, obviously you'll be so happy and filled with joy. Another thing I learned is you must be willing to pay the sacrifice for what you want, or else what you want will be the sacrifice. I'm not talking about ritual, no, that should not be the first thing that comes to your mind when I say sacrifice. I mean you learning the art of patience, perseverance, determination. You must be willing to put in the hard work. You must be willing to be patient about whatever you want to achieve and everything. Yeah, that's what I mean. So that brings me to the end of this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed watching this video. Subscribe, leave a comment, and share this video to wherever you feel might like this video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.